Good morning, afternoon, evening, or midnight, everybody.
Welcome to the Winter 2023 Not Even Really Drama Students, or Nerds, audio drama premiere.
I'm Bailey Redler.
And I'm Eli Miller.
And we're proud to present a research project filled with romantic tension.
A Friday night out redirection to another dimension.
And stories of a dragon's redemption.
Thank you to all of our incredible writers, composers, voice actors, and editors who made this project possible. If you want to support Not Even Really Drama Students as an arts organization, the link to our Venmo is on screen. Any donations are greatly appreciated and help us keep creating works like these.
Without further ado, let's get into our first show.
When a history student and aspiring cryptozoologist conduct a project on what could be a centuries-old vampire in her area, her subject might be closer than she thinks.
Dearest Journal, Father failed to return home this evening. I suspect he must have met the same fate as Mother. While the devastation of my only remaining family's discovery is crippling, I mustn't let it overtake me and lower my defenses. Mother always said, "Such is the life of our kind, bound to darkness and void of love." I realize that the only one protecting me now is myself. I will soon reside elsewhere, where hopefully the humans are unsuspicious. The blood bottles will be labeled as various wines and juices, and I will wear my mother's large hat in her memory whenever I must step into the open sun. Needless to say, I will not be taking any more chances. No one can know what I am. In fact, I'm unsure how many of these entries I can continue to write. Nevertheless, I remain unharmed as of now. With tentative hope, signed, Rosalind.
Quiet down, everyone. We're getting to the end of the hour, and we must discuss next week's group assignment.
Oh God, that's the third group project this month. What's it going to be this time? Why Newman lied? Actually, he always gives us the most ridiculous debate topics.
Yes, by popular demand, this week's topic is convince me that something not a lot of people believe in is real.
Cassie, I can literally see the gears turning in your head.
Ha 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 ha! Finally, a job for the crypt kid. What do you want to prove is real, Mothman? Because this
However, this time, I will be the one randomly assigning your groups. The pairings are posted on the Canvas page. Please take a look at them before next class.
So, who'd you get?
Oh God, it's Rosa.
Who? Is that the girl who always sits in the back, who looks like a Maho Shoujo antagonist?
Yeah, her. She's kind of intimidating, to be honest. Wait, oh my God, look at this.
What's up?
It says here that Rosalind Buchanan is my partner.
Wow, she really is an anime character. Do you think she knows Seal Fandom Hive?
All right, everybody, we're coming up on the end of the hour. Please prepare a one-page synopsis of your arguments to present to your peer next class.
Oh shoot, I think she just left. I gotta try and catch her in the hall. Hi, you're Rosa, right? I always see you when we walk into class. I love your sense of style. Are those vintage pieces? Where did you find them? Did you get them tailored? They look tailored. They fit you so well.
I am Rosa, yes. I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm Cassie, your partner for the assignment. It's nice to meet you. So, what are you thinking of writing on?
My portable computer? And my notebook, too, I guess.
Sorry, I meant like your topic for the assignment. I mean, we're partners.
Oh, yes, of course. I will be discussing late 1800s Parisian architecture, especially in relation to the claims authors like Baudelaire made about modern Paris. Suffice to say, I disagree with his claims.
That's so cool. Are you an architecture major?
No, I already studied architecture.
Oh, so you're a grad student?
I meant in high school. We had a very rigid program. I'm an undergrad like yourself. I'm studying biology, planning on doing a concentration in hematology, though.
Oh, cool. I don't know what that means. I'm more of a humanities girl myself.
That's nice. What's your presentation on?
Oh, I was thinking of doing it on these surrendered materials. The library has a section of donated books in good enough condition for digitization and public access. They have a collection of journals and such, and I've been studying this set of diaries from the 19th century. They actually mentioned Baudelaire. That's such a cool coincidence. Anyways, I'm a bit of a cryptozoologist on the side.
Wait, sorry, a cryptozoologist? Do you mean like you study animal NFTs?
Huh? Oh, no. I study cryptids and the supernatural. That's kind of the point of contempt I'm going to be debating. Please don't laugh, but I think the owner of the diaries is a vampire. Okay, not laughing is also bad. Laugh, please.
Wow, that's interesting.
Sorry if it's a bit weird. I have other proposals.
No, it's fine. It's just that vampires aren't real.
Well, that's the very opinion I'm going to disprove here. They're real, and these diaries can prove it. Me and T.R. Toussaint...
Who?
Oh, that's the diary writer's name. Anyways, we are going to prove it. Okay, so I keep the journals locked in this safe.
Really?
Before you judge me, I have a dog, and I don't want her near the books. I'm not obsessed with them or anything. I mean, whoever wrote it seems cool and all.
You think whoever wrote it is cool?
Well, yeah, I mean, a bit melodramatic, but given the circumstances...
Hey!
What, they were? Have you even read the journals?
Fair point, I guess. I just don't see the point. I mean, vampires aren't exactly
Anyway, the girl in the diaries is clearly a vampire, and from around here, too.
How could you possibly know that?
I mean, look at the stuff she mentions in her diaries. The sunset point off Roseville Avenue. Oh, that's my favorite spot.
Well, that could be anywhere.
But there are so many of them. Bert's Bakery, the one that's been open for ages on Glenville Street.
Okay. How do you know someone didn't, I don't know, just write, like, a book that's set in our town? How do we know the person in the book is real, even?
It says Dear Diary.
That's not a real argument.
Why are you being so negative?
I have to be for the project, remember?
Come on, at least admit I have somewhat of a point. Besides, the real reason I think it's not just a character...
What?
You should read them, these diaries. The way they're written, the emotion in them, the pain this girl seems to be going through, the loneliness she feels forced to go on when everyone around her fades and falls, the fear of looking at someone she may love and feeling compelled to drain them of their very essence. I don't think you can write like this unless you've actually experienced it. I mean, the part where she describes her friend Fatima leaving her at school...
It's Fatima.
What? How do you know that?
Just a guess. I read a lot of old-timey fictional novels. You really think she writes well?
Yeah, I guess. How come you're suddenly interested?
No reason. Just, trying to see your side. What do you think of this page?
Really? Oh, well, I guess it's kind of nice. I mean, the alliteration in
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. Week 2, am I right? How's it going for you?
Actually good, so far. I keep finding really good sources.
Yeah, like about all the ornamented ceilings and tea rooms of the 19th century? The author of the journals mentioned those a few times.
That's not really a main point, and I find it hard to believe that vampires of the same era were that similar to their human counterparts.
Jeez, I was just making a joke.
It's fine. Anyway, would you mind if we actually worked somewhere else? I don't think I could concentrate very long in a space as large as this library.
Yeah, I guess. I know this really nice spot in a park nearby. We can just...
Wait, stop! Ah! Ow!
Whoa, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Rosa, not to be rude, but why does your skin look like that? Oh, wait, was it the sun?
Oh no. Now you know what I am.
Severely vitamin D deficient?
Yes, that.
You should really see a doctor about that.
Never mind about that, let's just get going.
Well, someone's had a bad day. Coming! Hi, Rosa. So nice to see you. Please, let me take your coat.
Oh, wait, thank you, Cassie. That's so nice of you.
Of course. It's no problem.
You're very sweet.
It's really no problem. Why are you out there, especially without a coat? Aren't you super cold?
Honestly, yeah.
Well, why aren't you coming in?
Oh,
You don't need to take off your shoes or anything. The socks are just my personal preference.
no, yeah, that's not the problem.
Sorry, I'm just not sure what you need.
Could you invite me in?
What? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Could you invite me in?
Like a vampire? That's funny. You can dress like one, I know. Okay, come in before you catch a cold. I'm serious.
No, but actually, invite me in.
The joke was good. You don't need to keep it up. Just like, you know.
I need you to say it.
Are you just making fun of me now? I know you don't believe in vampires, but this is not as funny as you think. Do you not want to come in? Like, I get you don't believe in my research,
Thank you.
What, you're welcome? Whoa, be careful. You almost knocked me over. Jeez, that was quite the forceful entrance.
Sorry about that, Cassie.
All right, the presentations are happening on Monday.
Yep, I have a lot I need to get done today while we're here.
Oh, well, I was actually wondering if I could practice my presentation for you today.
You're done already? It's only been a month. I mean, I know you were really excited about it, but wow, I'm flattered.
What?
What? Never mind. Yeah, you can show me your presentation.
Okay, cool. Let me just pull it up real quick. Make yourself comfortable. Good morning, or afternoon in this case. The concept that is widely considered fictional that I've chosen to prove to you today is the existence of vampires. And you may be thinking, Cassie, you can't do that. Professor Clancy wanted us to argue for something with real factual evidence. Well, what if I told you that I have come across real factual evidence that not only proves the existence of vampires in the 19th century, like all the stories would suggest, but ones that could still be living today, right in this very town.
What? No, this can't be true.
I also found plenty of accounts that debunk many misconceptions around vampires and their way of living. And this is where I would tell them about the journals and where I found them, but I'm still deciding whether or not I actually want to read an entry word for word to the class, if they're even willing to listen.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh, why not?
Well, if this supposed vampire is still living in this area today, it sounds like she probably wouldn't want some human disclosing her to a large group of more humans. That is, given her desire for secrecy that you've pointed out to me before.
Yeah, I know, but there was this really nice page from one of her first journals that I could use to challenge the stereotype that the life of a vampire is all dark and bleak. It makes me feel all warm inside every time I read it, just thinking about how happy she was in her younger years.
In her younger years?
Yes, she had 5 older siblings, such loving parents, and they all lived together in a beautiful house in the countryside, just like any other happy family of their time.
Until it was all taken from her.
Pardon?
Until everyone that loved her was caught, ostracized, punished, killed, all because no one understood them.
How did you know that? I never told you.
I mean, I was just assuming.
Wait a minute. 1802. Rosalind? It's you.
Honestly, I didn't think it would take you this long to find out.
Oh my god, the pain and paleness in the sun, the outfits, the frustration with Baudelaire.
Cassie.
And to think I got so mad at you just for asking to be invited inside. Rosa, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I was so quick to shut your ideas down because you were so close to finding me out, and I didn't know what else to do to keep it a secret. I'm just glad you're someone I can trust with this knowledge.
Of course. I mean, it's so incredible that this person I've been intrigued by from her writing was right with me all this time. And she's just as fascinating in person as a person, not like in a creepy specimen way or anything.
I know what you mean. Thank you. You're pretty fascinating yourself.
Wow, I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start, and so much for you arguing against my vampire claims. Obviously, I don't want to bombard you with all of it or anything.
It's fine. You can ask me whatever you'd like. In fact, why don't we come back to that sometime? Like, after the project is done, we could get to know each other better.
Do you mean like a date?
Sure. If you'd like that.
Wow, I would. I really would.
I'm glad. Now about the rest of that presentation.
Oh, I do hope their romance plays out. I can't have all of this awkwardness be in vain.
Next up is a slice of life conversation between two ordinary friends who go to a Chuck E. Cheese for their usual Friday coffee talk about their weeks. One has been having strange dreams at night, and the other has been having dreams of a different kind. This strange dream turns into a nightmare when a former coworker comes and changes the Chuck E. Cheese forever.
Where are they?
Dixon! It's so great to see you. Sorry I'm late.
My love. Hey, Solly, how are you?
Let me tell you, I've had the absolutely wildest week. The world just gets more and more chaotic, but I'm just glad I can hang out here with you now. After all, Chuck E. Cheese is the one place where all my worries just seem to disappear. I'm so hungry too, so I'm excited to eat some pizza.
That's for sure. I can definitely relate to that, especially now that you're here. That's the best part.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. I just meant I'm happy to be here. With you. But not just with you. I could still have fun without you. But I do like you. Not like as in like though. Well, not necessarily. Anyway.
Anyway, want to hear about the weirdest dream I had last night?
Was I in it?
Why would you be in it?
Because I hope you actively think of me as a friend,
Okay. Well, no, you weren't in it. Anyway, you know how I'm a huge fan of the Dance Dance Revolution game, right?
Of course. Your highest streak is 394. You always play on expert mode, and your favorite song to play on it is the Nyan Cat background music.
How do you know these random details about me?
Because I have a crush on you. You're always crushing that game.
Uh-huh. Anyway, in my dream last night, I was at Chuck E. Cheese playing Dance Dance Revolution, and yes, I was playing the Nyan Cat song. As soon as I started, a wild monster appeared in the arcade. I had this epiphany that if I could get to a streak of 777 on expert mode, which nobody had done before, then the monster would be defeated, and then everything would magically restore to peace.
Yay!
Wow, you're so cool. That's so cool. That's interesting.
Are you even listening to me?
Yes, I am so invested in what you're saying.
Cool. Anyway, I stepped up to the machine, put in my quarters, and started the round. I was doing really good and got past 100, 200, and 300 in a row. I eventually made it all the way to 774, 775, and 776. Then, right before I got to 777, I woke up from my dream. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, I am so wild for you.
I really don't think you're listening to me, Dixon. Anyway, should we try to order some food?
For sure. Anything to spend more time with you.
Waiter! Waiter!
Welcome to Chuck E. Cheese, the most mediocre arcade franchise in the country. My name is Wally, and I'll be serving you today. What would you like to order?
I'm going to share the pizza with my friend here.
Friend?
Awesome! That's our most popular item. And by most popular, I mean it's the only thing here that I like, ever since we lost most of our customer base to that meat plague.
That's a shame. Well, at least it means more pizza for me.
Dixon, why would you say that?
I'm just trying to make conversation.
Okay, well, those pizza will be right up. Is there anything else you would like?
A sense of fulfillment?
Dixon, they were asking if there was anything else you wanted to order.
Can I not be fulfilled by Chuck E. Cheese menu items?
The pizza will be all, thank you.
Sounds great. I'll be back soon.
I just keep thinking back to that weird dream I had last night. It was just so odd. I'm so relieved it wasn't real. That would have been really scary.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't think I could handle it if a monster just invaded the arcade.
You don't think you could survive?
If you were scared in the dream, I don't think I could even stand a chance. You're way braver than I am, Solly.
No, why would you say that?
Oh, I'm just bad with words, you know. You could probably, admit if you, I don't know, liked somebody or something, you know.
So anyway, I went back to the arcade and I played Nyan Cat so many times
Of
that the
course
machine.
you did. You're always playing that.
Yeah, I know. The machine
it's so
broke,
cool of
though.
you. You're so good at that game.
Aw, thanks, but
I'm so in love with you.
hey, what?
And now, please enjoy the following non-diegetic message from our sponsors. If your business is looking for a supplier of clowning equipment, then the Providence One must really favor you, because you're in luck. The Clown Emporia acquires, packages, and ships the highest quality clown supplies from all across the globe. So come give us a call to join the empire.
Our food is taking a while to come in, huh?
Oh, I hardly noticed. I was just so swept up in our conversation.
Yeah, it's easy to lose track of time.
Yeah, so easy.
It's a shame we don't get to spend more time like this.
Yeah, only once a week? I mean, sheesh, you'd think we would get to see each other more often when we work at the same place and all that.
Everything's gotta be all bureaucratic nowadays. Even the clown factory.
Let's not get sidetracked. Weekly recap. Where were we?
Oh, you just finished up talking about last night. You saw a British guy at McDonald's.
Right? What was he even doing there? So silly.
Hilarious. So anything else to report?
Not really. I went to sleep, woke up this morning, went to work, labeled some of the packages to send them off for shipping, and rushed here as soon as I could. How about you?
Same here. Spent all day stuffing those boxes.
You know, something else you can stuff.
There has got to be something more we can talk about.
We could just whisper sweet nothings.
I did see a Dwayne fanatic on the subway.
Oh. No way. Like one of those guys yelling with a sign about the colony and all that?
No, not even. It was about halfway through my ride here when I actually noticed them. They were just sitting there, alone at the empty line of seats across from me. I probably wouldn't have recognized them as a Dwayneite if it wasn't for the aura. Unmistakable, really. Reeked of that awful fungal scent. Oh, they had a few sprouting off their coat, too. Mushrooms and whatnot.
Did they do anything? Did you do anything?
They were just looking around with this hollow expression. Not much else. I mean, we made eye contact at one point.
What?
Well, yeah, I was looking at them.
You were?
It's not every day you see someone like that.
I guess.
So we made eye contact, and I gave a little wave. They didn't wave back, though. Just looked at me with something different in their eyes. Pretty soon after that was my stop, and I got off.
You got off?
Come on.
Come?
Dixon!
All right. So I guess we're all caught up now. Our weeks are fully recapped.
Yep.
Whoa. I guess we have to do something new now. I don't know, maybe we could...
Huh, that's a coincidence.
Huh? What is?
Don't look now, but the person from the subway is walking by outside.
What?
I just said don't look. Oh, God, they're coming inside. This is so awkward. Stop looking!
Okay, just pretend not to recognize them. Play it cool. Are they here? What are they doing?
They're just surveying the room. Oh, no, now they're walking over here.
Here? To us?
You there.
Oh, hey.
I know what you are.
Hey, you can't just...
Listen, I need your aid. I've heard the call, the breathless melody of pestilence. I feel it in my veins, spreading its grasp by the moment. I must abide the will of the Great One, the putrefactor, that which withers all. Lord of entropy, master of...
You mean Dwayne? Bro thinks I'm writing an essay or something.
I have heard the call, and I need someone to transcribe the melody. One with a lightless sight, like you.
Huh?
Don't play games. You are marked by the slumbering eye. Do you think I can't tell? You reek of its miasma.
Hey, here's your food. Oh, you have a new guest? Lovely. More work for me. Why don't I just pull up another chair for you? Would you like to order anything? Oh, let me guess. Pizza with mushrooms. Yeah?
Do you know who I am? Do you think me a fool? I am no mere man. I serve something larger. I have attained apotheosis. I am Mycelius the Unwavering.
Listen, I work minimum wage.
God, that hurt. Wait, am I dead? Fuck! I can't believe I spent years of my life slaving away as a waiter for a fucking rat from New Jersey. Yeah, Chucky's from New Jersey. Like me. Just another reason to hate New Jersey, am I right? I've had to clean up so much throw up, it's actually insane. And for what? Charles Entertainment Cheese? You know, I thought I loved my job, but now I'm fucking dead. Thanks, Mushroom Man, you piece of fucking...
Wally, no!
Who the fuck is Wally?
The waiter who is now dead? Were you not paying attention?
Oh shit, Wally, no! Why, Mycelius, why?
So now you know what is at stake. But I do not want to be your foe. Instead, I propose we form a covenant of goodwill. You have my name already, but now I must know, what names have you been given?
You cannot know their name.
Sorry, Dixon. It's polite to exchange names. We don't want to be strangers. I'm Solomon Sandai Slay. Like the cool guy from the Bible, not that you know what a Bible is, you Miscellionite.
I see, Psychic One. And you called them Dixon?
No.
I need your full name.
No.
Give me your name, you useless piece of...
Dixon.
Dixon who?
Dixon, your mouth! Got him.
You are wasting my time, you bumbling horny moron.
Wait, horny?
Enough of your rabble. If you want to score my offer, so be it.
Solly? Solly? Where'd you go? Please, no, not again. You can't be gone, you can't. Something's wrong. This isn't the Chuck E. Cheese I know. It's all strange and... What are these? Mushroom spores? They're everywhere. I'm scared, Solly, and I don't think I can do this alone. You know what? If you think I'm going to lay down and leave you alone with that mushroom fuck, you have another thing coming, Solly, because I...
Dance, revolution!
Wait a minute. I remember this DDR machine. We used to come here every week when we were kids and play together. You know, this is exactly like your dream. I remember you said something about a streak and saving the world. I don't care about the world, Solly, but for you, I'll do anything.
100 combos!
Shit, what was the number?
Tear it up, y'all! 300 combos!
Was it 666 or 777?
600 combos!
Shit. Solly, I'm making a choice. I only hope it was the correct one. I only want us to survive. I'm sorry.
You tore it up, yo! Bling, bling!
Dixon?
Solly?
Master?
Master? Ah! Holy shit! You summoned him! Dixon, what have you done?
Ah! What is that giant dick?
What the? Giant dick? That's Dwayne!
That's Dwayne?
You clod, did you not know what Dwayne looks like?
I didn't know he was gonna look like a dick.
What's the deal with penises? That's a fucking mushroom!
Can it be? Has His Omnipotent Majesty descended from the celestial realm to offer a nugget of His eternal wisdom and power to us mere mortals? O Almighty Dwayne, I stand among a meager following of my Sobian worshippers who have spent every hour of every day beseeching your judgment. You have had temples and shrines erected in your likeness. The prophecies recount your charismatic dominance over the universe, and we celebrate your week of spawning with a yeasty feasty dedicated to your honor.
Why are they saying all this?
Good question. Even omnipotent beings can't predict what a Dwayneite is gonna do.
You have ordained your followers' invocations to higher power. Almighty Dwayne, if I may speak on behalf of your devout worshippers and humbly request what reason you invoke to make your presence known here.
Can y'all understand what they just said?
Huh?
I'm sorry, I really don't mean to be rude, but I was just busy floating through the vast expanses in the vacuum of space, really just kind of trying to take a break from the drama that's been going on between Cthulhu and Shoggoth. Apparently Cthulhu collapsed a star in Shoggoth's zone of destruction, and now there's this entire turf war going on. But I just needed to escape and listen to some Lord Huron and Taylor Swift. I was actually listening to my favorite song by Tay Tay. You know the one that's like...
Dwayne!
That's my name. Don't wear it out. Although, if you say my name 3 times while looking in the mirror at midnight, mushroom-covered centipedes may start crawling from your eye sockets, so...
Enough! Mighty mushroom of the multiverse, your loyal following has anticipated your descent from your immortal staircase ever since the graces of godhood stole you away. And as you face us through this intergalactic conduit, I humbly request to join your ranks.
My ranks? I don't know much about ranks, except that the military has ranks, which reminds me of the super funny joke about generals. Are you ready? Okay, so where do generals keep their armies?
Oh. I know this. Is it armies these nuts?
Close! Up their sleeveys! Get it? Because you keep your arms in the sleeves of your t-shirt?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Child! If you do not silence yourself, I will silence you! Your Majesty, I have lived my entire life under servitude and bondage to a system that knows not and cares not for my state of being. I have spent 10 solemn years of my painful pilgrimage through life under a terminal employment to the drab and colorless orphanage of light that dubs itself the Clown Empire. This peculiar institution has awakened me to the degenerate retrograde status I have been assigned as a mortal. And since my great awakening, I have vowed to seize the helm of power and take revenge on those who have done me wrong.
Huh. I just want to make sure. You're not clowning around, are you? I just want to make sure, 'cause, I actually am capable of granting wishes. Snap of a finger, boom, you got your wish. It was annoying because I had to complete this 4-hour online orientation on Canvas and flip through this huge, big blue book and sign a bunch of papers, but...
Then give me your power. I wish to have your power.
Not you. You didn't summon me.
What?
Dixon!
Dixon?
Huh?
Hot diggity dog! Congratulations, lucky sweepstakes winner! For as a reward for getting a score of 666 on the DDR machine, I have been summoned, and you can wish for anything your heart desires.
The DDR machine? So that's what my dream meant. Dixon, you're a genius!
Oh, it's nothing, really.
Wait, Dixon, you can wish for anything. What is it that you most want in the universe?
Honestly, whatever brings you the most happiness in life.
Dixon, I already have that.
You do?
Of course, silly. I have you.
You... me? Oh my gosh, when I saw you,
If I cannot have this power, then nobody can.
My Celly is the unwavering! Wait!
You stated my full title?
Yes, Please listen. Earlier, you were talking about where you used to work. You meant the Clown Emporia, right? That fucking clown factory? The one where they slap their logo onto honk noses and squirty ties and anything clown-related and sell it for the price of 30 bagels?
Yes.
I work there too. I absolutely hate it there.
You do? How did I not see you there?
That place has like 50 different assembly lines. It'd be a miracle if we ever ended up in the same section.
I see. So you are also dissatisfied. Yet, has not the harmonic monotony of the bells and whistles and the gilded conditions under which we belabor not driven you mad?
Dog, I want conditions to get better just as much as you do. That's why we're starting a union.
Huh?
Dixon and I were just discussing it last week. We're going to be flyering later this week to let other workers know. Since management is a bunch of clowns with chainsaws, though, we've had to keep it on the down low.
So you're telling me I killed a man today for nothing? Shall I forever regret the insolence of my past actions? Will I forever endure a life of water and arid bread? Will I ever bear witness to the noise of butterflies ever again?
Aw, poor guy. Really wish there was something you could do to help.
They fucking murdered somebody.
Dixon, you know what would really make me happy?
Dwayne, I am ready to make my wish.
Ooh, do I smell tea?
I wish for this place, this Chuck E. Cheese, to become our little safe haven, where we can plan union meetings and have dates and have an all-you-can-eat pancake buffet, where we can sing karaoke with our bestie, Mycelius the Unwavering, and where we can maybe be waited on by our bestie, Wall-E, and play DDR with our other bestie, Dwayne.
Aw, you thought of your best, bro. Your wish is my command, bestie.
And so our lives were forever changed after that fateful day. I came back somehow? Not clickbait. The Cloud Factory made concessions and gave mostly a living wage. Sally and Dixon come in almost daily after work to eat their pancakes and play some DDR with the eldritch mushroom thing. He scares me a bit. Mycelius was a bit afraid to be part of the group, but eventually came around and now shows up every Friday for karaoke. Nobody told the police anything. It's okay, I forgive Mycelius for attacking me. And now, my fellow Saldix chippers, I give you one last piece of hot action.
Dixon, it's so great to see you.
That's not what you said last night, sugar tits.
That's all, folks.
Oh, I love a good Chuck E. Cheesy romance. I hope that group stays out of too much truffle.
Last but not least, when a knight and a noble go out on a quest to kill a dragon, they find that the beast is more clumsy than ill-intentioned. With a powerlifting New Jersey squirrel at their side, they'll engage in not even really kidnapping, and a fight song where only one of them is fighting.
We are here to slay you, O vile beast.
Slay? As in, you're going to perform something for me? Oh, I'm so excited! You could have used nicer words, though.
No! We are here to end your wicked existence.
Oh. Wait. No. Please don't.
We aren't prepared. He's going to kill us.
Run away!
Huh? What's going on?
Listen up, residents of, where are we again?
Durfield Plubopigilum Village, sire.
Ah, yes, Doplimblop. It is with a heavy heart that I announce this, but a plague has been placed upon us. A plague of dragons.
What? What? What do you mean, dragons?
We must all band together to rid our quiet village, Bratham, from the terror in the skies that has been a threat for so long. Now, who wants to be the victim to go and slay the beast?
You mean the brave volunteer?
As I said, my child.
Ugh, you know fully well I'm going to be an adult in 1 month. Father, please do not call me a child. 'Tis I, Mike the Knight. I shall take this heavy burden and bringeth home the dragon's head.
Take my head? That's so mean. I just wanted to be friends.
There's the demon now. Kill him.
Right. I've totally gotteth this handled. Flee yonder, everyone.
Look, this is just a simple misunderstanding. If we could take a step back and just talk it out. Oh crap! I gotta get out of here.
Thou most foul, overgrown lizard, I will be coming after thou.
This is bad. This is bad. Oh no. What am I going to do? I need to sit down and think about this.
Hey, I'm walking here! It is I, Jimmy the Colossus, and you will rue the day you crossed me!
Is someone talking? I thought I heard something. Huh. I guess it was just my imagination.
Ahem! I am Jimmy the Colossus, and you will pay for sitting on me!
But you're a squirrel. What's with the name?
Size doesn't matter, pal. You happen to be looking at the National Force Weightlifting Champion, Small Animals Division.
Oh, okay then.
Now you should watch where you're going. You almost squashed me. Looks ain't everything. And another thing.
No, you're right.
How dare you? What?
I agree with you. You can't judge people based on how they look. It only creates hurt feelings. The village was so mean to me.
So the village is the problem. Oh, we'll get revenge on them. They'll all see.
I need to get away. I think the dragon went this way, but I can't see anything up ahead. Maybe climbing a tree would give me a better view.
No, I don't want the village to pay. I want them to like me.
Oh, want to change their opinion of you. I see. So how about this instead?
They're talking about the village. I need to get closer.
So anyway, that's my big plan. What you think?
I think...
Uh-oh.
Intruder! I'm gonna throw a boulder!
How is this squirrel lifting something proportionally larger than it?
Jimmy, put down the boulder! We can talk about this, okay? Oh, wait, it's Chief's child.
Chief? Who named someone that?
No, it's Chief Cheef. I don't know, my dad's weird.
There's only one solution now, then. Kidnap them!
Wait, no, Jimmy, that's a bad idea.
No, I'm totally down. Let's do this.
All right, besties, let's get back to the village and show them who we really are.
Okay. So, wait, are you going to change your plan?
Nah.
Halt, you beast! Thine day of reckoning is upon thee. I, Mike the Knight, shall slay thee and saveth the chief's child.
What in the fuck is this guy's beef?
No, Mike, it's okay. I don't need saving. Orson's not evil. He's just a little clumsy, that's all.
Oh, child, can it be that this despicable dragon hath thou under its spell? Oh, woe be upon thee! But never fear, I, Mike the Knight, shall rescue thee.
I am practically an adult, literally in just a month, and I don't need some high and mighty knucklehead to save me.
Alas, I will do what I must. On guard, thou foul beast!
Orson!
You cannot conquer me, no matter how hard you try. To slay this wretched beast, I won't stop till I die. You burned my world down and turned it all into dust. Set here to save my kin, and I will do what I must.
No, please, you must understand, I have done no wrong. This was all one big mistake. I want to save your town. I never meant to hurt your friends. If I could go back, I would. But please, you must understand, I can make this mess good.
Sent to slay the beast, I'm the one who can. I will save this town, I will save this land. The victory will be mine, I know that I will win. Your story stops here, you won't rise again. Thou burnt the village down.
It was just a sneeze.
Thou crushed mine aunt with my tail.
I swear that thing has a mind of its own.
Thou stepped on the town hall.
Did I really do that?
Thou stole the chief's kin.
No, she followed me.
Never mind us. On guard, sent to slay the beast. I'm the one who can. I will save this town, and I will save this land. The victory will be mine. I know that I will win. Your story stops here. You will rise again.
Look at Orson. Even when he's being attacked by the fool, he's still friendly towards him. It's very sweet.
Man, you're jonesing for him so bad.
What?
Enough! Please. I'm sorry for what I've done, but you can help turn this around. Come with us. Let's start again. End the danger and we can win.
Can it beeth? Mine eyes, they hath cleared. Thou art no foul beast. Thou art truly a hero.
Alright, we're done here. We gotta go convince the rest of the village.
Yeah, let's get going.
Alright, you guys wait here behind these bushes, and I'll go ahead and execute phase 1 of the plan. When you hear screaming, that's your guys' cue to head in and save the day. Alright, you know your roles. Just make sure you don't mess up. I'm not gonna say who I'm betting with. Orson!
What was that? And, what was phase 1 again?
Sorry, can't talk. Gotta go mess some shit up. Catch you on the flip side.
I'm suddenly very concerned.
Do you think this will work?
I think it's our best shot with these yahoos, especially my father, the chief yahoo.
Ha! My dear Orson, do not take the opinion of a mere child when ye have thee of a valiant knight at your liege.
Oh, come on, it's less than a month, people.
With my bravery we shall overcome any foe and win the favor of thy people. Ah! There's a spider on my shoulder! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
Yeah, King Arthur has nothing on you.
Oh, I got you, buddy. There you go.
Whew, thank you, my good dragon.
That's our cue.
Wait, Was this the plan? We should have coordinated better. I feel like
Why aren't there boulders falling from the sky?
Oh my god, Jimmy! Why did you go with that? Okay, I'll stop the boulders. You guys lead the villagers to safety.
Orson, you did it! That was amazing! You're amazing!
Glad I could help. Man, my tail hurts.
Well, now I've seen everything. The dragon who attacked our village, came to our aid and saved it. Saved us from what happened again?
There were out the largest rocks one did ever see being dropped on our village, O chief.
Ah, yes. Thank you. Now, tell me, dragon, why have you done this act of kindness when we all know you are cruel and wicked at heart, with you nearly destroying our village, kidnapping my child, and, of course, attacking me? Yes, I shall never forget that fateful day Oh, well, look at that. I forgot the day. But I think I know it was you.
Father, Orson isn't who you think he is at all. First off, he didn't kidnap me. I followed him when he ran off into the woods, because I know how bad it feels to be ignored by you people. And I'm glad I did, because I met the kindest, most warm-hearted, understanding being I've seen in my entire life, who just wants to be friends with everyone. He may be clumsy, but I think it's kind of cute.
Oh, well, thanks, Beck.
Well, aren't you two disgustingly cute?
Clumsy?
Yes, Chief. I tried telling you all earlier, but you were busy screaming. I didn't mean to destroy your buildings and cause a ruckus. It's just that I'm a very clumsy dragon. I'm very sorry, and if you'd like, more than just an apology, I'll gladly spend some of my dragon fortune to repair what I broke. Oh, and, for attacking you, well, I've never seen you before in my dragon life. Respectfully, I think you're misremembering that event.
Yep, that sounds like me. People always tell me I forget everything. Now that I think about it, that dragon might have been a puppet at my 6th birthday party. There's really no way of knowing. Yeah. Apology and money accepted.
Wait, you really believe that I'm a friendly dragon?
It took bravery what you did for our village, and if my nearly adult child thinks so highly of you, then you're a being we should get to know.
Oh, Dad.
Not to mention, you convinced our brave Ike the Knight and that small animal forest weightlifting champion to help you save our home.
He called me brave.
He also called you Ike Chump, but sure, have your moment. And that's National Forest Weightlifting Champion to you. But thank you, my good chief.
3 cheers for Orson the Brave.
The strong.
The kind.
Huzzah!
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 Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
You guys are the bestest friends a dragon can ask for. You're all so wonderful. Especially you, Beck.
Keep talking like that and I'm gonna kiss you.
Do it, you coward!
Oh, no. They don't have to if they don't want to. Woo!
My work here is done. Now get out of here!
That dragon sure can sing. He must thoroughly understand scales.
And with that, we've reached the end of our shows. We hope you enjoyed the Winter 2023 Nerds audio dramas. Don't forget that you can listen to these shows and all the past audio dramas on Spotify under Nerds Audio Dramas. Thanks for listening.